If
it's
it
like
grows, you think you'll keep groups smaller and just have different meeting times to meet different schedules and people can meet each other? Or?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. If it grew, we would have to be like, all right, here, this is the administrative board.
Vote someone off the island.
Let's make decisions. No, I wouldn't vote them off. It'd be like maybe it's like big enough that there's a meeting each day and you can just pop in. But I don't know. I haven't even considered that.
Have you actually given thought? I know Christy's brought up something, doing something in person.
I would love to do something.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Yeah,
that'd be very fucking cool. All right, moving on from that, you were talking earlier about you said something about having conversation. Your dad saying that you can it's easy to tell when you're not. You said, and I instantly my first head went to my daughter, and then I thought about even like your girls. Kids are the fucking best example of how I think a lot of us want to do. Like when my daughter does not want to listen to what I'm saying anymore, I can be like middle of sentence. You know what she does? She just leaves. Just walks straight away.
100%.
Or if she's holding a cup and she doesn't want to hold it anymore, I don't care. The thing could be fucking full. She'll just drop it. It's like you've got life figured out. You don't want something anymore, you walk away from it, right? She like has it perfectly figured out. You've got the 2-4-6. I've got the 4. Give me a piece of dad advice, knowing because I've been snipped. I'm not having any more. I've just got this one. So if you just had 1 and they're at 4, hit me with some dad advice, knowing what you know about me and who I am as a person.
The thing that we teach our daughters is you can use words if you know what they mean.
And there's the 2 words they can't use.
Can't
and hate. Correct. And I love that.
Yeah. I mean, they're obvious, like take any racist slur. They can't use those either. But the 2 that they might actually fall into are like, I can't do it or I hate this. Like, can't use those. Fuck. Not allowed to use those.
Hypocritical piece of shit.
Yeah. But so I'm not worried about my kids hearing curse words around. Like, why does it bother you so much that somebody uses a curse word? It doesn't bother me that somebody would use a curse word. What would bother me is if somebody is using curse words and they have no idea what they're talking about, or if it's like they're saying it instead of the fuck this, fuck that, fuck this, fuck that. When it becomes too much, I'm like, you're not using it in a way that makes
the quantity is taken away from the effectiveness.
Yeah, it's like this is sometimes like a Tarantino movie. I'm like, that's a lot. Like, I get it. It's a cool movie, but like, that's a lot. So, that.
Yeah. It's,
I'll give you a good rule. I'll give you one more good rule.
Yeah, hit me with it.
Because it's less, it's on a different path. A way that we've gotten around the can't, because they're 2-4-6, I still hear it, is when they'll start doing something and they don't believe that they can do it, and I know that they can do it, they'll say, will you do this? I can't. I'm like, I'll tell you what. I'll help you after 1 minute of you trying. If you try for 1 minute and after that minute you haven't been able to do it, I will help. But you need to try for 1 minute. Because a 2-4-6-year-old, their attention span is, so they're like, I don't want to wait a minute to get this jar open. There you go. Got it. That was a great job. And you celebrate the win.
You were in here one day with, I forget which
Kenzie.
one. Yeah, and you had her on something. She said, "I can't," and you're like, "I can. You can do anything." And I say that to Gus all the time, right? So I would. And then I remember it was like the very next day, I just bought a new GoPro and I was fucking around with it. I made some video of her like,
on the rope.
we're trying to play on the rings, and she said she couldn't do it, and I made her scream, I can do anything. It was just like this. It was a very cool thing that you definitely inspired when I saw you working with your daughter, because I'm not in my gym a lot except for I'm in an office, and I don't have her there a lot because I'm not coaching. If I would have had her back in the day when I was more in the business, I think she would have grown up around all this stuff, and so I try to take her there all the time, and just because I think it's a very cool place for kids to grow up and see self-empowerment and all that. Would you consider yourself a protective father? Because I'm very much like you. I'm not protecting Gus from swear words or getting pushed down. I want to protect her from the things that are going to come at her rarely. She should probably rarely get hit by a car.
Right.
She should probably rarely get stabbed. She should probably rarely get punched in the face.
Right.
But she's frequently going to get told that she's a bitch.
Right.
She's frequently going to get told that she's fucking stupid. Those are things I want to talk with her about, have conversations, but I'm not necessarily looking to protect her from things that are guaranteed, bet all the money on it, are going to happen.
I think it's more, I would like to think of myself as a preparatory dad more than a protective dad. And I think that's what you're speaking to also. Like I'm not going to be able to keep people from
The fact that you even have that term ready to go is just so impressive to me.
Just
Preparatory. Yeah, I know. You did it just now?
Yeah.
Love that.
So I'm not going to keep somebody from calling her a name. I'm not going to keep somebody from bullying her. I can't. Slap on the wrist again, right? I'm not allowed to say that. That's an impossibility. So my time and energy is better served preparing her for what do you do when? And that's the version of protection that I would like to be able to provide. Like Larry jokes with me when I found out that our third kid was going to be a girl, I immediately signed up for a one-on-one mixed martial arts training. Like I'm talking the next day.
Are you still doing it?
Not one-on-one right now, no.
What was it? What kind? Like just MMA?
Everything.
Yeah, got it.
Everything, all of it. And it was I was not joining groups simply because I was unwilling to change my schedule. I'm like, whatever. It's going to be one-on-one. And I don't even know if I'm any good at it because the guy I train with, I don't hit him. I don't land punches. I just get my ass kicked all the time. And that's fine. That's cool. And Larry joked to me, he's like, it'd be even cooler if you could teach your kids how to protect themselves. I was like, you know what? You're right.
He's not
That's
wrong.
true.
He's not wrong.
So I don't want to be the dad who has to protect the kids who like, my kid's not getting in the game. Like, you need to play my daughter more. Like, I'm not going to be that.
Are you seeing them gravitate towards fitness at all? Is that a thing you're noticing?
I would say yes if I didn't see other people's kids gravitate towards fitness.
Okay.
My kids like to come here and work out with dad. Their workout with dad is like 30 seconds of burpees or something, and then it's like I just want to swing on the rings. I just want to walk on the treadmill.
Play, yeah.
So I don't know. I think the likelihood that I have Olympic medalists in my house is low.
Yeah.
You never know.